This one.
Some of what? Some of the grass for the rabbits?
Yeah, it was under the old one.
Ah, okay.
Where's Sophia?
Good evening, everyone. Not done a whole big bunch today. We've been following up on the truck more than anything. Basically had to beat that drum on there, as y'all seen in the last video if you've watched it. And it's like super tight. We drove it about 2 miles down the road, come back. I mean, it's super hot. And yeah, you got it in there. I let it cool off and I drove it down the road again about 2 miles and come back. It's hot again. At that point, it got to where it's not tight going backwards. You can go backwards. It rolls pretty free going backwards, but when you try to go forward, it's still locked up. I mean, enough like it will slide a little bit in the gravel, especially when you first take off. After a few minutes, it'll give. But today, that was yesterday. Today, we drove it down the road. First thing this morning, I took it and we went about 2 miles again. Come back, took everything off, and checked everything. Everything looked good. Everything's still hooked up. Nothing's wrong. But I could tell the hub was looser. I could slide it off and on. I had to peck it just a little bit at the very back to get it all the way back up on there, but not bad. But once you get it all the way on there, it's tight again. And it's doing the same thing. It's loose going backwards, tight going forward. Well, we drove it, the second time we drove it down the road and drove it probably about 10 miles. And come back, and it was hot enough that it was smoking again that time. It hadn't smoked any since the very first time I drove it. That was the first time it smoked again. So when we come back that time, it was smoking. And I let it sit for a little while, took it off, checked everything. Everything still looked fine. Took the other side off, checked it to look to see if I put everything on right. And everything looks like I got everything on there right. But we just now got back just a few minutes ago when we drove it. I drove it probably about 20 miles. I had drove it one other time today, about 10 miles. But we come back from driving it about 20 miles. It's hot, but it's not smoking. So I don't know. I've not moved it or anything. I'm gonna let it cool off. Usually when it cools off, when it gets back tight going frontwards. But at least it wasn't smoking when we, like I said, we drove about 20 miles and come back, and it was just hot, and it didn't seem like it was even that hot, honestly. I mean, it was hotter than normal, but not that hot. But since we ain't really done much today, I thought I'd just show you guys the whole chicken setup we got going on here now. The incubators, we moved over into Josie's little room here in the barn, and these are the two I got. Like I said, this one's the one that's in English, standard 100 degrees instead of this one being 37.6 Celsius. And this one is the one that's got the broke turner on it, so I have to actually turn it every day. This one, the turner and everything works. These eggs should be, they're due Monday. Today is Wednesday. They're due Monday. If everything goes like normal, show the what? Show all you markers all over the wall?
No, sure.
There's nothing in that freezer, that cooler. But if everything goes like they normally do, they'll probably start hatching on Saturday. Or maybe at least Sunday. But that's our incubator setup. So once they're, okay, put it back in there, we'll get it in a minute. Once we get our chickens hatched out of the incubator, they go into our brood. Well, this is a little border I got. I am keeping the light on right now. I probably don't have to, I would guess. No, we're not petting at them right now. We got 13 chicks in here right now. Some of them are a little bit older now. I think there's 6 older ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 older ones. And then 7 that's a little bit smaller. I don't know if y'all can see the difference in them there. But there is 13 chickens in here right now. And we'll be adding to that here, hopefully, just in a few days. Hopefully we'll add a few in there. And Audrey, I combined two things. She's been wanting to play with her kite, and the wind just ain't really been blowing, so I combined the kite with the fishing pole. She's been playing with that most of the day today. Oh, got her princess dress back on again today too. But after a little border, got this little first grow out cage, I guess you could say. Sun's bright right there, shining right in the face. We built this little grow out pen, and I'm pretty sure there's 9 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 in here. These are all. It's kind of hard to, these are definitely taken after the barred rock, that black and white striped, or what you want to call it. The gray ones are taken after the sapphire gem. There's one solid black one in there, so I don't know what he's taken off of. And then that one there is almost white beats. He's kind of turning gray, or she. Yeah, all these, like I say, I got one hen down there that lays blue eggs. I don't know what kind of hen it is. But every single one of our blue eggs, if always has, and I usually have 4 of the blue eggs in the incubator, just about every time. And all of them hatch. Some of them come out looking like the sapphire gem. Some of them come out looking like the barred rock. It's a sapphire gem rooster I got down there. But I think in that solid black one come from one of those blue eggs. But usually, typically, the blue eggs come out either black with a little bit of yellow on them, which turns into that solid black, or yellow, and then they kind of tend to turn the gray color like that one. There's our little grow out area. Kind of like the first stage grow out area, I think. And we got all of our other ones up here in the chicken tractor, which I'm getting ready. Here within the next couple weeks or so, I'm going to have to figure something else out. I'm either going to have to get another chicken tractor, or I'm going to have to get some electric netting, or just some of that bird netting. I actually have a little bit of that bird netting already, and just go around this lot like I was talking about with that bird netting. Okay, honey, I'll fix it in a minute. I was kind of thinking about that. Going around this little corner lot here. It's not a big lot, but going around that lot to put chickens in once they get to a certain size. Because the guy that I just done the 10 corners cross for is wanting another batch. So, it won't be long. I'm going to have to order some. I don't think I can pick them up at Tractor Supply anywhere anymore. I don't think our Tractor Supply carries chicks all year. Easy. She's mad at them. They made her mad a while ago. She actually passed out a while ago. It's been a while since she actually done that, but she come over here to play with the goats, and Chocolate knocked her down. It must have hurt her feelings or something. She passed Coach Slick out. She hadn't really done that in a while. Okay. Let's stop whining. Okay, you know they jump up there. Here's our other. There's 10 in here. 6 of them, I think it's 6, are the bantams, I think they're called. Booted bantams that I got from Dad and Mom. And then we have, I think there's 4 that's, yeah, got the 3 silver sapphire gems, I guess you could call them. They're hens. I'm pretty sure those 3 are hens. And then this one right here is looks like he's a barred rock rooster. And then those other 6 are the ones from Dad and Mom. Not sure on them. I kind of see that some of them are hens. There's one that I'm debating on the roosters. Honey, you're going to have to quit playing with the goats on the hay. Okay, but they're getting too big for you to be playing with like that anymore. Well, I can't help it, honey. They're getting bigger. You can't be playing with them like that anymore. They're too big and rough. I know. It won't be long. Maybe we'll have some more babies. You'll have some little baby ones to play with. Yeah. But like I said, my intentions are keeping the ones, the bantams I got from mom and dad. I want to keep all of those and add into my eggland bunch, and that way I can incubate eggs from them. But all the rest of them we'll be selling. Honey, I can't tell the goats nothing. They're getting bigger and they're getting too big for you to play with like that. I know. Oh, I can't see. This happens almost every day because she wants to come play with them, but they've just got a little bit too big. They're still playful, but they're just a little bit too big now. A little bit too rough. Yeah, they're hurting your feelings. Yeah. Not so much she's getting hurt. They're hurting her feelings.
And I gave my hair messy too.
Yeah, messed your hair up. Yeah, we didn't put any somebody's hair up today either. It's been loose all day. We got up, was kind of in a hurry this morning to get outside. She actually woke up decently early this morning. And we got outside and I didn't even put it up. We just come outside real quick because I wanted to drive that truck. I want to try to get those brakes working because I want to take the white Billy to the sales Saturday. And I want to make sure that truck's all right because that's an hour drive over to the sales. And I want to make sure that brake is okay. And I don't know, there must have been something wrong with that side because the other side's not wore down. Like this one was. Which this one wasn't all the way wore down, it's just that piece had come off. But something must have been wrong with that adjuster, that it was keeping it adjusted up too tight or something maybe, I don't know. Reason that adjuster fell off. But yeah, there's just a quick video. Like I said, I haven't done much today. Just driving the truck, peeling around, burning on that stump a little bit over there. I think I got that stump where I want it, and I cover it up and start working on a different one, I guess. But that's kind of pretty much about all we've done today. It's food with the truck. But we appreciate you guys watching, and just wanted to give you an update on the chickens and kind of go through the process of where we're going with them. And but we'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, I can push you.